Baba ka man so na me nim komo we me koba ye wo komo bebredi na obete se na wotwe mu ye de betu dwa se security services ahodo the IE the Ghana Police Service the military the Ghana Immigration Service and other security agencies say what Ghana ha no mu say yet say some bie nominate a friend is a recruitment and they are 200 muma. There's a mad rush for it. But my main security experts and analysts, era Richard Kumadoe, may know any common omwaye with this security from the security point of view at this point in time, whether it is helpful, useful, and of course necessary. Say you may announce something like this, and what should we look out for? Era Richard Kumadoe, I'm watching, I'm watching about 95.2. I'm in the JB. Bibi abokodiye. You know what I say. Now what you move the various security services no be recruitment and they are 200 more. Emma mekra menya cost be more than 4. Say aja me confirm more one na say bia one of those speculations. Meaning say also what is asem we bia.
Though I haven't physically checked, but say I see a beer because mania and of course to that regard.
Everybody say as a man catch here from the security expert point of view.
Oh, normally each year people will resign, people will go on retirement, and people will also die on duty. And Quebec say, particularly not the military, because the military has a peculiar way of employing people. But we need to fill those gaps. The problem over the years, particularly, it has been that the approach we adapt any methodology of recruiting people, no, and yet fraud in itself. We defraud the Africans, and we are now too political. So, and the process need a flaw, outcomes need a flaw. In the long run, it will affect national security infrastructure. Any the outcomes of police investigations, any crime prevention and crime prosecution. And so what you say, about 600 people have gotten missing and the police are finding it difficult to crack it open. As a result of say capacity niho, expertise niho, training, anya challenges, equipment, anya challenges. And it's also predominantly as a result of the caliber of people we have recruited into the service over the time.
Very interesting. Now, so does this speak ill of our security system? Say news be say there's a mad rush for it.
No, a political governance issue. Over the years, government has struggled to create jobs, and see most of our youth they are looking for employment, not necessarily qualified to work within the security agencies. And I say, but they want daily bread, survivor. And that is why they are rushing there. I mean, when you say you are looking for 1,002 people, and I said 12,000 people. But normally be 4,000, and each one will cost about 100 cities or so. And so you are looking for 12,000 or 1,002, and you allow like 10 million people to apply. In a better recruitment environment with HR expertise, it is not done that way. It's fraud. Now, after that, it's normal. The children will go through the process, a drew medical, from you, a bit more for medical, so before they realize that people have passed out, people have worn uniform and they are working. They don't back and say, oh, me MP no ya mommy, and answer ya my MP way and also my and say. Then some individuals will also take the opportunity to say, I'm from the office of so and so president, so and so vice, blah blah blah. And she pay me 35,000 Ghana cedis, pay me 10,000 Ghana cedis. The whole system is a bit more fraudulent and it's a bit more chaotic and not transparent. That is the difficulty we are facing as a nation.
Politically motivated, you may any day na sadie etime fro because can sentisa and ababedru baby yedri.
I don't know. I seriously I have been thinking about it. I don't know. People want blood in the street. Normally, when there's blood, people benefit from it. So they want blood in the street. They want to create a system where the law enforcement agencies will become so weak that they can't do anything. And when community war breaks out or killings of people and many of those things, they take advantage of it. And so probably we need to reconsider as a nation. But then these are political leadership failures, and where we borrow this democracy from, there are better ways of doing it. We can benchmark it. So that is what we need to do as a reasonable people who want to develop this country called Ghana.
So, can you say, I did the trim and it doesn't look so healthy, say, anytime soon. Long-term plan and a short and medium-term planner. You bet media cable situations like this. In our security system, more divided. Politically motivated security personnel are more guiding the country.
And that is another aspect. And now rural police, protocol police, political police, and professional police, and as a proper police. The three categories are there. A major thing. Output and Katani are poor. The structure of the service is poorly done, and it is treated poorly. And so when one damper is struggling, and so they are now a mind addiction. And the end of the day of the mind addiction, you have no business being here. He has tried to clean it up, but if he say on the whole, there has to be a massive cleanup, and a massive cleanup. We will put our best foot forward and doing it that way. The difficulty and the danger and the implication of living it the way it is, now those who are supposed to protect us will become the killing machine, and they'll begin to take arms because they have the uniform, they have arms, and once they begin to kill the people as killing machines, definitely individuals will revolt, and it will turn into Haiti, and then we call Haiti. There's no government that will come that will be able to be successful for a very long time because the country is ungovernable. It started from things such as this. And see, Ahumasoni, Pesimikumina, any big and abroad, Nisanyamana, about riot system now, politics, I did it, SN Yamano, Yabayani, and answer reasonably. God will give us some wisdom and courage to say, we've gotten it wrong. Let's do it properly. Other than that, we have a little bit huge challenge.
I bet me I expose to the
definitely. The BNI can tell me when I was joining the BNI, about 4,000 and start here, about 3.5 years of background checks. We have Fire Nipa Force 5, and that by the grace of God, we have become an asset to the state. But when the input is wrong, output will be wrong. And over here with law enforcement agencies for a critical national assignment, now only capacity, only the tenacity, only the right people. And it's going to be very expensive to do that. That is the danger we are facing as a nation.
It doesn't look too good. The future doesn't look too good. From what you are saying.
Definitely, it doesn't. It doesn't at all. It doesn't. It doesn't at all. And that bribe is here about a year common because you charge them money before you recruited them. And next, I'm for godfathers and godmothers in politics and many places. And so we didn't cry now. That is what you are building up. And so if you want to do a good job and act professionally, they will display politics, NDC MPP politics, and you are not going to go nowhere.
Hey, the system, the Ghana Police Service, the military, and other security agencies say very professional. Anaka, Anya Krana, Komodiomo, any with their rules and regulations, and how they do their things. But it looks like things are falling apart. The center can no more hold.
And then on himself, politicians go, almost call half work, and they don't trust in Krana, so just idiomatic. On him said a year by a soldiers na ushers or year. On him said almost everybody has a soldier as a bodyguard. Almost some folders and file and something. You've taken the soldiers from the military zone into a civilian environment. You are destroying the army. A very serious thing, though. You are destroying the army. That is why you cannot go to Niger. They will kill about 80% of you when you landed the first day. This is an army I yet training on course because the training is too hard for them. This is an army that is infused with too much politics.
I see.
You are destroying your army. And that is what it is. As for the police, it's well.
They are not getting proper training, but just political appointment, political recruitment in the but they are not receiving the proper professional training.
Exactly.
Wow.
There's a psychology of being a military officer. There's a psychology of being a law enforcement officer. There's a background check that has to be done. And I don't even think they do background checks. Only say, even within the BNI, you will write for background checks on the woman or the man you want to marry, and the Secret Service can tell you that you can't marry this person. If you want to marry this person, you have to leave the organization. And then we've thrown many of those things aside. There's an age limit for which you can join some of these security agencies. And then people who are in 50 years with dementia or some of those things, they are all parties there. So it's a whole horrible situation, you know. But what we can do is that we have a little bit of leverage to say, we're getting it wrong. Let's do it properly. And now we share the timing of this opening of a portal with the total numbers. You could see clearly, say, a vote buying. Because Aban has struggled to create jobs over the years. So they want to lump in a whole lot of people. Now I can say, portal and it is not done anywhere in the world except within black communities and in Africa.
I see. We pray, say, Eko Fasusa Suboni Bian family na.
Marcos Shrine Sakao.
Are you good Sakao? Your friend Adamumunia dance here.
Exactly. Nyame check too much. It's a hard sometimes. And to move I
see.
Trouble about
I can see the way.
Exactly.
It shall be well.
Thank you. Thank you.
Here are Richard Kumadoe. We are now say. All right. So here are Richard Kumadoe, a security analyst. A system they knew. Onya 95.1 FM. 95.1 FM.